What is going on, guys? So we are back with yet another video. So this time we are on recipe number 2 of the channel, and this is one of my favourites. This got me through prep because it's quite low calories. Now there's one ingredient I didn't include in it just to keep all the carbs down, but it is such a nice little dessert to have, completely guilt-free, and it is massive for volume eating. It is great. See, the amount of food that you get compared to the calories that you're consuming is just off the charts, so it's really good. So without further ado, let's get stuck into my protein ice cream or protein fluff recipe. First up, what you're going to need is you're going to need a damn good blender, okay? The reason being for that is we're throwing ice in here and we want it to be sort of desiccated as much as possible. You don't really want to be getting big massive chunks of ice in your protein fluff just because you feel like you're crunching all day long. So a damn good blender is really handy to have. I have a Ninja and it sounds like a jet engine taking off. So we'll have to see how that goes with the audio. Also, the key ingredient to our protein fluff right here is our xanthan gum. So this is a thickening agent, and we really do not need a whole lot of this. Now I have cow's milk, you can use almond milk, you can use oat milk. This is more so just for thinning it down just a little bit, because we're adding protein powder. So that's going to be sort of thickening it up a little bit, since it's just going to be to thin it back down. Sounds a bit silly using a thickening and a thinning agent, but hey ho, it's a recipe. We have also got key ingredients to making this frozen and thick, our frozen fruit. So in one Tupperware we have got a frozen medium sized banana. We also got some frozen raspberries. And then our final ingredient that we have is ice. From here, what we're going to be doing is we're going to simply add 1 cup of ice. So we do not have, I'm just going to have to break this up. That's very loud. Yeah, about 1 cup. So we're going to throw that in. By eyeball, we're going to add about 50 grams of raspberries. So that's about 50 grams there. Then, oh, we extra. We have got our frozen banana, so we're going to fire that in there as well. My protein of choice is one that I've said across the channel is beef protein isolate. So this is a really good alternative if you find that whey proteins don't agree with you. I find they can just be a little bit acidic, can give you a bit of an upset tummy, a bit of acid and stuff. So this is a really, really good alternative. I find that this one does not do the same thing. I got this one from Bulk Powders, and this flavour that we're actually using today is banana fudge. So we're making a bit of like a banana and raspberry protein fluff, so it should be quite nice. It's nearly like a bit of a sorbet. It's really good, damn good. But anyway, so we're going to be taking 1 scoop of that, nice level scoop, and we're going to heat that in there. We are going to add about 50 ml of milk. Now you can always add a little bit more just as it goes on, just to thin it down a little bit. So this is a full cup, so it's about 1/5 of that. 1 cup holds about 250 ml, so we'll use 1/5 of a cup, and that'll be 50 ml. We are going to add about 50 ml of milk. Now you can always add a little bit more just as it goes on, just to thin it down a little bit. So this is a full cup, so it's about 1/5 of that. 1 cup holds about 250 ml, so we'll use 1/5 of a cup, and that'll be 50 ml. So once we've got that in there, now with your xanthan gum, you really do not need a lot, and by that I mean 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, so it's this teeny wee tiny spoon. So we're going to be throwing 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum in here. I find that if you use any more than that, it goes all funky. It just ain't great. So we're going to put in 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. Now is when you need your ear defenders. So we're going to throw that lid back on there. Then we are going to put it on power, and then we are going to hit blend. God damn, that's loud. So this is damn thick, so we are going to add a little bit more liquids to it. So we'll add another 50 ml of milk and a little bit of water too. So we're going to add that in there. And I will be right back with some water. So we are back, we have got our water, and you will also need a pokey stabby thing, otherwise known as a tamper. So we're going to add a little bit of water in there. we are going to, oh damn, we're going to scrape down the sides a little bit. Just because you're adding the protein, it makes it a wee bit sort of thick and tacky. So you need to make sure that you're keeping it down nice and low. We'll try that again. More water required.
A few moments later.
And one more blitz. And there we go. So, we will... It is that thick that it barely comes out. Look at that. So, this is what I mean by volume eating. So you get a damn lot of protein fluff and ice cream for very, very little calories. And look at that. So we have got our banana fudge and raspberry protein ice cream, and you get all of this for a measly 313 calories. And that works out at 45 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat, but 30 grams of protein. So what can you say? We have got a full bowl of this, nice high volume eating, and that is bound to keep you full for a little bit and also get your protein in for the day. Need a spoon. Now that all that is left is taste test. Look at that. Oh. So good. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my second recipe. As you can see, it's made of a bit of a mess, but we deal with it. The things you do for your high volume eating. But yes, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Another one checked off the list. Hopefully you can try this at home and let me know what you think. If you like the video, subscribe for more, give me a little like, send me some love, leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next one.